feeling. Bong, 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 bong. Somehow that gives me a funny feeling. Now I got you in my power. I am up this fucking tower. There's death below and heaven above. While the gates of hell are yawning, still I think the truth is dawning. I've got a hunch, I'm in love. Go to Mr. Victor Hugo, that's where I go, that's where you go. We're flying on the wings of a dove. What about that Esmeralda? She's a brassy Broadway belle. I've got a hunch, I'm in love. Thank you so much. Welcome to my cabaret, which is called The Ugly Duckling. That was the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've always felt a kinship to the underdogs of fairy tales and of Disney classics. So tonight, you are going to come with me, along with my storyline, where we'll vicariously live out the Ugly Duckling story with me. One thing you'll should know is I drink a lot of iced tea. Thank you. I've always felt very connected to the Ugly Duckling. Just like the Ugly Duckling, he was born a multiple, as was I. I was born a triplet. However, there were my two brothers who were identical, and me. So, all the time my two brothers would be playing off, jumping and doing the same thing like Siamese twins, and people would run up to them and say, "Oh my God, how cute, twins!" And my brothers would go, "No, we're triplets." And then there's my catchphrase off in the corner. I'm the fraternal one. No, really, we're triplets. No, really, we're triplets. So, right off the bat, I kind of felt like the oddball. Then, to top it all off, all three of us loved theater and to sing. I wasn't that good, though. My two brothers had these natural, inborn, beautiful voices, and I was kind of the runt. I could sing, but not that good. I could dance, but not as well as them. So I did always kind of feel like the oddball, especially in theater. But I just wanted someone to take a chance on me, to try me. I'm scrawny, tall, handsome, not at all, and I know everybody thinks I'm gay. Well, from the very start, wanting life, wanting change, wanting more. Although it's something you have never thought about, scary theater world. I mean, I know, awesome theater world. Try me. I have dreams of one day being a Broadway star, and I'll dance anywhere, even in a drag queen bar. Oh, I can see by the unfortunately frown that you've asked yourself, why me? For first-class acting, hole and hammock dancing, amazing theater world, why not try me? So that was me in a nutshell, kind of a scrawny, oddball, just trying to make his way in the world of theater. So, at this point in the story, the Ugly Duckling is being kind of picked on, and he's not being supported, and he feels kind of left out. And one day, he sees a flock of swans. These swans were different, though. These swans flew with handheld mics and moved in obnoxious precision. They were the preeminence. I saw them up there in the sky. Perfect. And I knew I had to be just like them. However, there were no sparklers, no large trumpets, no big drums that told me to go through with this. It was just voices telling me to climb up the VFA ladder to the roof. Come with me. Come with me. And we shall run across the sky and illuminate the night. Oh, I will try and guide you to better times and brighter days. Don't be afraid to go up the ladder to the roof where we can see heaven much better. Go up the ladder to the roof where we can be. We can be. You and me. We go up the ladder to the roof where we can be. Where we can be. Where we can be. Where we can be. And all at once, I saw a world I had to be a part of. All at once, I know that what I need is warmth and honesty. And something whispers to me, fly away. So clear but unexpected. At once, I see a sweet eccentric heart, a wild intelligence. What else did I miss if somehow I neglected this? And how far did I sink? How much was obscured from view? I stretch and I think of you. All at once, the spring has crept up and it's the in bloom. Everything's animated, and I breathe living air. I can't prepare as I am swept up. All at once, every taste, every sound, every hue, my senses saturated. No more grays, no more haze. In a blaze of you, I see a world that I was sleeping through. Within my vault, a sudden whiff of smelling salt and conscious now. I see a world of peace and passion all at once. At once I know I need you here to see it too. I swear I'll make my best attempt to share this world that somehow dreamt of you. So I decided in that moment that I would follow those swans. I would chase my dreams of finally becoming one of them. However, the theater world is really big. It's really scary. It's tough. It's unyielding. It's a wilderness to get lost in. Don't you ever watch the eagle fly to the sun and wonder how he got to be so free? If you ever have, you know your journey's begun. Hey, what have you got to lose, boy? Already we are lost in the wilderness. And wherever we're headed, boy, couldn't even guess. But off we go without a warning, running as we hit the ground, where our future lies boring, where our hearts are outward bound. To a bright and distant morning, you may stop and look around, and there in the wilderness, finally you'll be found. Woo! because of the name, obviously it works perfectly. But I'm sure, as most of you know, that it's very easy to get lost in college or when you're trying to find yourself or become an adult. So like the little duckling, I was in the wilderness. I was, oh my God, trees, and like, bears, and woodpeckers, and wrens, and, it was everything. Trees, and like Snow White with the, It was really, really scary. So at this point in the Ugly Duckling story, he gets lost in the wilderness, and winter comes. Now, his winter was very cold, and he was ready to give up. My winter was a little different, just as cold, and I lost my brother my sophomore year, right before I joined for the BFA program, and this was a very cold winter for me. It attempted to defeat me, and it's even hard now to remember what that was like. I remember sky, it was blue as ink, or at least I think. I remember sky, I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, coming down like lint. And it made you sweat when the wind would blow. And ice like vinyl on the streets, clean as paper, white as sheets, green like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember days, or at least I tried. But as time goes by, they're a sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of sky.